Hello and welcome to the Masters of the Stars podcast. I am your host, Crowley, and tonight, this is episode 8. So, tonight we are joined with... Rory.
By Aster 11. Hello.
As we have Matthew.
Local grammar Nazi.
How you doing?
And hanging off the back, we have Connor.
Hi, my name's Connor. Save me.
Never.
That joke will be understood by none of our.
No, it will be.
No, they will, because
I
it's
can
the
see the
stream art.
Nah,
picture.
because it's on the
I
stream,
didn't realise
man.
that.
Ah,
How
I didn't realise you
unprofessional,
said
Matthew.
thingy as that.
Matthew's not the unprofessional one. Kieran is.
excuse me? I
You
wasn't
were
eating.
eating.
Before the stream started, there's a difference. So,
After our episodically criticism to Kieran, which is now tradition,
I would like to say
Hmm?
we are not joined by Gregor tonight. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it.
Yeah.
yeah, you fell out of the car.
No, we left him back in the ship. Do you not remember?
It was getting a
We'll
bit
let into the
annoying,
void.
so we
We'll
left
get
him
the
there.
next.
He's,
on
on-
the silent.
Maintenance. We get to joyride. He's on maintenance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, folks. Hi.
Hi.
Sorry.
Yes. So, as... Sorry, I have a sore throat.
Christ. As per tradition,
Yes. You know where I'm going with this.
yes.
That's everybody drinking.
This is the first thing we do. All podcast.
Yep. So, what's everybody drinking?
Let's start with you, shall we? You're the host.
I have a nice 10-year-old Jura whiskey.
Do you act?
It's...
You
what's that?
alright?
Yeah, just sore throat and it's going down a treat. Despite the fact I've just took it out my fridge, it's went warm quickly.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Delicious. So, who's next?
I have got a lovely Thessaly Cross original cider.
Sounds good.
Beautiful. Thessaly Cross. You should.
I have the traditional Scottish drink of Iron Brew.
Nice.
Very
The
good.
new one or the old one?
Wait, what's the
Uh,
new one?
Apparently,
Basically, they
I didn't know this until a week ago, that they changed the formula for Iron Brew. It's got less sugar in it.
They swapped it to sweeteners now, from what I've seen.
Isn't that just Iron Brew?
I suppose. But from what I've heard, it tastes watery now.
I heard that
I don't know,
people
I've been drinking-
legitimately do not know the difference if they've not really heard of it.
Mm.
I presume it's just like a placebo effect,
Truth be told, I did notice a bit of a difference.
but
So
nothing
maybe
too severe.
maybe
with
it's
the newer
because
stuff, but I didn't particularly mind it. And I do believe the current what I'm drinking is old stuff because it's like from a takeout's supply.
All right, yeah. So that probably is it. Either people can't just tell the difference, or their taste buds are not developed. They're like a child's, well, baby's taste buds. Anyway,
So-
sadly, I have nothing. Well, except for the air to drink.
We gave you plenty of time.
I know.
Yeah, it's
We
because
started this late for you.
I couldn't get one at the current moment because two parents and sailors are too busy in the kitchen. But yeah,
As long as they're not getting busy in the kitchen.
I'm gonna kill you. You know
Sorry,
that.
you just gave the perfect opportunity for it.
Damn it! This keyboard just sucks.
Yeah, I know how you feel.
For folks at home, I got a new keyboard recently. It's
Telling
a
us
different.
it's pretty good now. He says
It's
the
a
keyboard
diff-
sucks.
It's a different layout to what I'm used to. I keep on pressing the way the enter key is different than what I'm used to.
It's the US variant
It's
with
annoying.
with the actual enter key being a bar rather than the
Hello,
larger one
hello,
we're used to.
delete.
The L-shaped one. The one.
So it means I keep on accidentally pressing the hash key instead of the enter key. It gets annoying. You didn't even do fancy text, Matthew. Come on.
Oh shit, sorry Matthew, I'll sort you out.
Come on.
Sorry, I need to sort it so it'll default to lobster.
Lobster.
Yeah, it's text.
That's a
Robinson.
great text name.
And what's even better is where the hell? This one's just disappeared. Ah, I'm a dumbass.
Yes, yes you are.
It helps if I put text in. I have no idea what happened here. This is terrible.
What is going on with the text?
Sorry, this is some.
I have no idea what's going on here right now.
Good. Because neither do I.
Wait, that's Gregor.
No.
Yeah, that is. Look, it's got his hairstyle, does it
We've
not?
all
Can I tell you,
Lost
Gregor's not
lot
in the
right there.
picture?
Oh wait, never mind. It is actually you. It looked more like his
Yeah.
character.
Just think of the hair.
Alright.
It's a bit less crazy than
Yeah.
how he usually draws himself.
Remember,
But yeah, we
Gregor's
found
is
it.
like
We found.
two pointed boobs.
But yeah, we found this random car in space just floating around nearby Earth.
Yeah, strange, right, isn't it? I
Yeah,
don't know why they'd.
it had the wee
Who-
dummy. It had the dummy in it.
Yeah, and it
It's
was
playing
playing
Rocket
David
Man.
Bowie.
Rocket Man.
It was It was aye, oh, non-stop. We were surprised when we came across it.
Yeah, somebody needs
What-
to sort
what-
that.
How much money would it cost to send a car into space?
I don't know. Just
Very
like,
good question. Probably as much as a
Who?
rocket.
Who would want to?
Not me, because it's a really nice car.
It's a
Aye.
Tesla.
Actually, it wasn't.
lol.
This is where Kieran kills himself.
He kills you.
Okay,
You
I
mean-
didn't actually. I actually need to check this out because
Did you not know it was a Tesla?
no, because I just seen a glimpse of it in the news in the morning. I was like, oh, okay.
No,
What Elon-
of course,
What's Elon's usual?
Tesla. It's Tesla.
So it must be
He
a
owns the
Tesla.
company.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was a rival or if it, yeah, right, yeah.
You know something?
I doubt he's gonna use something like an Audi or anything like that. He's
Something-
obviously gonna use his own cars.
Yeah, because all I just need to do is.
He
like,
shall
do
show
that
the
one.
Martian. He shall show the Martians the brilliance, quote unquote brilliance of Tesla electric cars.
Which got sent
Let's
into
not-
space with some rocket propelled by fuel.
Let's not start another debate in which you and Kieran get off on it. Yeah.
Oh, I don't get into
Attack
I'm
each
not a
other.
fan of cars, in all honesty. I don't look into
Was
them.
it you two? Because at one point
No,
you two,
it was
who
Gregor.
was it? Gregor. Well, at one point you guys fought, and that was fun.
At
but
one
I'd rather
point, this
not
is
have it
this is a conversation that normally turns into an argument when it talks about electric cars.
Yeah, usually.
Electric cars are better. Anyone that says so are wrong. Well,
You know, I've
says
got a
that,
complaint for Gregor when I next see him.
well, he's in chat, so
Yeah,
go
he's-
ahead and say.
Notice how in the little illustration he drew for us quickly,
Mhm.
only Matthew has a little bit of cheese on top. The rest of us don't. I mean, I have my mask.
Well, that's because that I think it was meant with that 'cause it was distinguishing me from Gregor.
No, each of us had
We're
a
quite
item.
similar.
Each of us have a
No,
little
not
thing.
really. I mean, look. I mean, the
Uh,
hairstyle's quite different.
I thought that
Plus,
they were
he
quite
wears
similar.
glasses.
It was just an easier recognition of who's who.
If we can
Uh,
get
nah,
like a comparison
that's not Gregor.
sketch that shows the
Because-
difference, that would be quite.
Pop it on. Agreed.
If
I was
somebody
literally
wants to take a
Mm.
screenshot of one of the past broadcasts and send it to me, that'll be handy. 'Cause I can't
Hold
open it
on.
up without
Certainly.
It should be in podcast chat.
No, you'll need to go to a past stream to go to the channel.
Did we not have it in
No.
one of these things?
What?
Uh,
Highlights. Uploads.
Discord would be handy if it had a feature where you could look at all.
No,
media.
but I remember us talking about it.
Yeah.
Unusual.
Hold on a sec.
Sorry, I would like to say we're organised, but without Gregor, we're not.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. He's
He's kind of the one that structures us.
yeah. If only because he can keep us on track for a while. We're doing much better than our second episode, I have to say, though. You know, we are actually talking.
Yeah, there is.
So,
Scroll
podcast
through
topic
art and
list.
animations, you'll see there's a picture. Gregor has his logo. Matthew has his cheese. I'm not sure. I think I just have a.
Discord server we have for folks to topic list.
Oh,
Yes, let's get done with
Mhm.
the joke.
we have one of them, I believe.
Yes, we do, and I've had it open for a while.
I don't,
So, I think we should start off with Kieran.
I have a topic.
Yes, yes, you do.
Funnily enough.
I mean, I put it there, but it's still a topic that you're interested in. If you don't want to talk about it, that's fine.
I was just talking about this, but yeah, I have a lot of knives.
So prepared Kieran is right now.
Be prepared for the apocalypse.
No, not apocalypse, just being prepared.
I do believe it's planned for one of your eventual videos on the Team Enas YouTube channel.
I actually think that's going up on my own channel now.
Right, apologies.
And that's just a EDC video of things I carry. Which
Yeah.
I've been thinking about all day actually.
Yes.
Because I have a new wallet.
A new wallet.
Yeah, it's a power bank, but it's a hard cased wallet with an RFID protection on it. It takes 6 cards, but 7-net push. I've not tested out the battery bank, how it works yet, but yeah. I will have some topics later if I can think of any. Just I wasn't
You
prepared for
better.
this episode. I was
Yeah, he's
doing
he's
some stuff.
never prepared, is he? Anyway,
I was distracted by cars, okay?
yeah. So,
It's,
I think I'll leave my topic till the end because that's when we usually do that. So,
Mhm.
Connor, thoughts on Breath of the Wild?
Yeah,
Master
so
mode.
I recently tried the master mode, which I was hesitant to do because I was worried that it would delete my previous data. Surprisingly, no, you can switch between the two.
I remember having
No.
a conversation. You said
Yeah,
you thought it wasn't
It's-
a possible thing.
yeah. I thought what it would do is it would clear your previous data, but no, it gives you a save for master mode and a save for your normal gameplay.
So, quick
yeah.
question. What is Master Mode?
Master mode is basically it's an original thing. I believe it came out first in Ocarina of Time, where what it would do is it would make changes to the game's AI and it would add a lot more difficulty into it.
Ooh, so it's
There-
like
however-
hardcore mode.
Yeah. However, in Ocarina of Time and a few other games, instead of while it made things a little bit more difficult, the main thing it did was switch the maps around. So it was basically like playing mirrored on Mario Kart,
Ooh.
which was
What-
weird.
Does that
I'd
happen
also
in
changed
Breath of the
around a
Wild?
lot of the dungeons puzzles so you don't
Yeah.
get the same one.
Does that happen
So-
in Breath of the Wild?
It doesn't mirror it, no. However, what it does is it changes the AI to think a lot smarter, to behave a lot more differently in terms of, in situations, and adds new ones as well. So
New
can mainly tell that-
AI or new
yeah,
enemies?
new enemies and new enemy AI. So the first thing that quite a lot of them do is a lot of them are floating on fortress panels that are use Octoroks balloons, sort of like little foundations to protect themselves with. Another thing they did was all of the enemies are usually color based. So brown ones, brown moblins are the weakest, while silver ones are usually the strongest. However, they've swapped them to more difficult ones. So brown ones are now blue ones, which are the more difficult ones above that.
So basically, everything's pumped up a
yeah.
level.
And now silver is no longer the most difficult. There's now new ones known as golden. So they're a lot harder, and they're a lot more clever as well. They're in the Great Plateau. There are now 2 silver Lynels.
The Great Plateau, for those who don't know, is the starting area in Breath of the Wild.
The
Where
tutorial.
you basically have nothing.
You can't leave it until you get that power glider thing.
And Lynels are
One of the
are
most
sort of
bitchiest-
they're Lynel set. They're
Lynel
more
riches.
Lynel human centaur creatures that are extremely intelligent. They're extremely good with bows. Most
And
of
I
them
have a vivid hatred of them.
yeah, because they're the most difficult things in the game.
I was actually
And that's
really
saying
annoyed with
something.
one. I was fighting one and it took like half an hour to do. Then my battery died and it didn't save.
Yeah,
like,
and
saved halfway through.
they can see from quite a very far distance as well. Now, they've also a lot of the other Lynels have switched as well. So instead of there being silver Lynels, there are now golden Lynels, where places used to have silver ones, and they are such a pain. Like you would not believe. Your damage. You also get your damage dealt. You get more damage dealt to you as well, which can be quite a pain. But in terms of what else has changed, I'm not entirely sure if I can remember much. But all in all, it's fun, but at the start it's a nightmare.
I can imagine. So,
However, with the DLC, I did get a item for it, which is the Majora's Mask. Which, when you wear it, what it does is it gives you it basically, when you wear it, most enemies will just look at you rather than just try and attack you. They'll just see you, walk up to you. The Majora's Mask.
You can get that in Breath of the Wild?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You have to find it though.
And it's a DLC thing, is it not?
Mm-hmm.
you know how
Just
we
like
were just
Master
talking
Mode.
about
Is it,
Lynels?
is it as deadly as Majora's Mask in that, or does it only
It
do
doesn't. It only does that one thing.
Ah.
But it's more helpful than you think, because it means that quite a lot of the characters, quite a lot of the enemies won't notice you, but enemies that are smart enough will. Like silver and golden creatures will notice you, but any type of Lynel will see you.
And go, wait a gosh darn minute, that doesn't look right.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's Majora. Let's attack the guy. Sure, that'll help.
But yeah, it's quite fun. But you will have a temper tantrum at the
Maybe I don't know. I can't speak. Never mind. A horrible trait to have on a podcast, I'm sure. But still.
It's great. I'm the host and I don't have a topic.
But yeah,
Aye.
you will have a temper tantrum at the start. That is a fact.
Cold, getting salty.
So,
Nice.
More than usual.
we
I
need
But
once
yeah.
accidentally
is there some
spilt an entire-
guidelines?
I once accidentally spilled an entire
Yeah,
bottle of salt into some snowballs.
So
Ooh.
recently, YouTube has
never
made
salty.
they made some recent changes to the guidelines, mainly to do with what happened with Logan Paul. Just let me get them up for now.
Oh,
They
Sorry, I thought I
demonetize
had-
his videos, full stop, by the way.
Yeah. So anyway.
Bit too late for that.
So anyway, the new guidelines they're mainly to do with how much a video can affect the community. So there's some repercussions for harm to YouTube community. That's the name of these guidelines. So the first one they'll do is premium monetization, programs, promotion, and content development and partnerships, which basically means that your YouTube basically means that you can get your monetization, premium monetization will be taken away from you, your promotions will be taken away from you, and all of your YouTube originals will be suspended or cancelled or even removed. So like say like some little YouTube movies you're supposed to be in, they would be cancelled, even if they were like supposed to be to the end. Every single bit of monetization you have will be removed, and creator support privileges.
Who's having a drink?
Sorry, I'm just pouring more whiskey.
Another thing,
We can
which
hear it
is
quite clearly.
another thing as well, which is quite big, is video recommendations, which means that they will no longer be eligible for to be recommended on YouTube, such as appearing on the homepage or trending tabs or the Watch Next recommendations.
Oh wait, no, this isn't specifically Jake Paul, isn't it? Look, whatever the Paul.
No, these are what has happened to him, but these are what will happen to people that do something about as bad or possibly even lower.
What's lower than filming a suicide body?
Or a what's it called? Or tasing a dead rat for fun.
But let's not jump into that can of worms just yet.
But yeah, I like that they're taking action on this, but I feel like they're taking too much action to the point where it could actually worry content creators.
In my opinion, they did it too
slowly. That's really what happens with all their updates. They do something to crack down on someone, and then everyone else gets victim.
Remember when everybody lost monetization because of PewDiePie?
The first ad apocalypse, yeah.
It's basically somebody big does something stupid, YouTube reacts.
Overreacts.
And the little people get affected by it.
Yep.
It's as if it's like it's as if we had like the worst president ever. It's like someone's stolen a sandwich. Nick.
God damn it.
That's
I know that's I was using
I know I was using a lot of hyperbole. I wasn't actually being serious.
So
sorry, that's just
has anybody else seen the new Kingdom Hearts trailer? Because I haven't.
Neither have I. I don't really care for Kingdom Hearts.
I'm quite a fan of Kingdom Hearts. I enjoyed playing quite a lot of the games. What do you expect when it's like a Disney RPG game that's based off of Final Fantasy? It's made by the same people that made Final Fantasy as well.
I've never played Final Fantasy.
But yeah, I'll just give a bit of an explanation about it.
I only found out about Final Fantasy because of
Kingdom Hearts is, as I've already stated, it is a Final Fantasy Disney game.
There was like a overbearing of the Final Fantasy mobile game, and it was just every single ad on YouTube for a while. It was just Final Fantasy. And it was so annoying.
Ad block, block Origin.
It doesn't work on phones though.
Yeah, it's a bit hard on phones. I have ad block. It's great. I've had it since I've had a laptop.
But anyways, for people that don't know, Kingdom Hearts is basically a Final Fantasy game that melds in with Disney, where you have these weapons known as Keyblades, which can be used as magical weapons to defeat creatures known as Heartless.
I actually do have one of the Kingdom Hearts.
And the basis of the game is that you're going through Disney worlds to actually save the world. So, like the new ones, which the trailer showed up, is that you'll be able to go through the Toy Story world, Monsters Inc., the Hercules, and Tangled, and a few more which we're not entirely, which we don't know of, but the trailer for this one is mainly. It's mainly story.
Have a person in chat. Oh my god!
Hello and welcome.
8 episodes in, we finally have someone.
Yeah, we're good. Yourself.
The story is the trailer is mainly story driven, and shows some dialogue from these new places, which makes me quite happy. I'm quite excited for the game, and not only that, but it's surprisingly not a PlayStation exclusive this time.
Well,
it'll be coming out on Xbox One as well.
I do have A Kingdom
Does it have a
Hearts game
Switch
for, like,
release?
the DS.
Sadly, no. Sony, since it's owned by Sony or usually works with Sony, they don't really want it to be on a lot of on a lot of consoles, which would actually be beneficial to Square Enix.
Oh yeah, sure would.
Yeah.
I don't know what one it is, and I don't know where the cartridge is, but I do have a Kingdom Hearts game for I think it was a DS Lite.
Chained Memories.
I don't know, I can't remember.
That'll be it.
I didn't play it much.
I'm pretty
Right
sure it's
then.
that one. Yeah.
Matthew,
Yes.
do you want to go ahead with your topic?
My thingy. So, I've been watching on Netflix an anime that's been streamed on there called Violet Evergarden. I've been meaning to watch it, and I've caught up with the recent episodes. For those who don't know, it's a Netflix exclusive, although they probably just borrowed the streaming rights for it rather than the actual exclusivity of making it.
Like how it always happens with Netflix.
Yep.
Leo the Lion, that was a fucking terrible
When they
thing.
say Netflix original, they just basically mean we're gonna stream it on our site and only our site. Fuck you if you say otherwise.
It's funny because there's a lot of shows I remember, like it not being a Netflix original, seen it on TV.
Seven Deadly Sins.
Yeah, that's one of them. But like
That Leo the Lion movie, which was super shit, and I'd be very disappointed in Netflix if it was them that produced it.
I seen something that was like on TV. Then I had seen it on Netflix. I was like, "That's Netflix doesn't own this." Yeah.
Although Netflix does have a good thing. Anyway, continue, Matthew.
So
since-
anyway, yes, the premise of it is that it's set in a world kind of not our own, but it's kind of the only way I could describe it is a sort of like a mix between the world of Full Metal Alchemist and Fire Emblem. It's a like oldie time, but there's like new stuff in it. By new stuff, I mean there's like mechanical like arms that
So
work.
medieval tech.
Almost, yeah.
Time.
Kind of like
it's-
steampunky.
There's not cars, but trains still exist.
Mhm.
It feels like it could exist just after World War One, but there's a lot of technology that wouldn't be possible. But yeah, I digress. But basically, it's funny that I say World War One because it happens just after a war has ended between two nations.
Everything was okay
and
until
this
the Fire
woman-
Nation attacked.
Yes, Gagar. Insert Avatar memes.
Only the Avatar Master of all four elements can stop them.
So anyway, yeah, war ended, and this like drafted child soldier who was all grown up and injured during the war, called Violet Evergarden. Key title is like struggling to like find her way in because all she knew was war, and now there's a time of peace. And yeah, so she basically goes in line with like this email company of a mail company, sorry, of like a soldier that she knew, and she works as like a what's called an auto memory doll, which writes letters for people, and it's all about her like trials and tribulations in this mailing company. And so far, the animation is beautiful. Like, try and find me anywhere else that animates hair so well in every single frame, because by God, it's really damn good.
Okay.
Music is wonderful, and etc. The only thing that's lacking is like it doesn't tell you anything about the world you're in. In fact, it rarely tells you anything about the world you're in.
How many episodes?
So far, only like 4.
Well, I'll probably get to
There's
it.
room for an improvement, but like the story and world building is a little bit lackluster for my liking, but it's still enjoyable.
Hmm.
My 2 cents of it.
Sounds pretty good.
Sounds interesting. One day I might actually decide to look at it. If I could be bothered.
Yeah.
With any type of anime.
I think it's more... I just can't sit there and watch something again and over and over. It's just I don't know why. I go to what I was trying to try my best to try and watch Steven Universe at one point, but I just started getting bored.
So, thank you to Matthew. He's actually gave me something to talk about. Another anime for us called Garo Vanishing Lines. It's okay. Sorry, I'm reading the text. Okay, that's good, Rory.
Yeah.
The basic premise is about there's these monsters called horrors that feed on people. They eat people. Thanks whoever's called my leaving dock right now. So
Great. We're a great bunch of friends, aren't we?
yeah, that's the basic premise of it. It's like these monsters called horrors that eat people, and there's a group of people who are Makai Knights and alchemists that go around killing them and trying to basically protect the place. And it follows this girl who's lost her brother to El Dorado, and she's trying
El
to find her.
Dorado?
Yes,
The
It's-
DreamWorks movie?
it's quite a western kind of.
What is El Dorado? Is it a town? Is it a monster?
We've just found
Is it
out
the
in a
city
recent
of gold?
episode it is a city.
Is it a
supposed to-
city of gold? Like
No.
it's supposed to be?
No,
Then I'm not interested.
it's a place where you'll find happiness.
Oh dear. Define happiness.
I don't know. I think
Gold is happiness. El Dorado is supposed
Well,
to be a
have you
city
seen
of
the
gold.
amount of gold the Imperium have?
I think the basic premise is everybody that goes to El Dorado is just there to be food for the horrors, because it's
So it's like a hive.
a sort. But this girl meets up with the Makai Knight called Sword, who basically is looking for El Dorado as well.
Night
What a
Code
name.
Sword.
Sword.
Night Code Sword. What sort of parents call their kid Sword?
Hi,
don't- I don't think Sword was his actual name.
so what would you like to name your child? Let's call him
Sword.
Sword. Are you
Are
sure
you
you want to
sure?
call him that? He might get taken the piss out of. Yeah, Sword. Why?
You a nice little sword.
He has a sharp
You're
whip.
quite a sharp thing. You can also be used for several innuendos.
Ooh.
How is it bad that we immediately started thinking of those scenarios?
Well, other characters in it is an alchemist called Luke and an alchemist called Gina. It's,
See, they're better names, but Sword.
Is there someone called Katana? Or Arrow?
Don't give them ideas.
so far, no. It currently has 17 episodes. It's
Or Mace?
What's the wee girl's name?
Sophie.
One with
I
the
guess
lock-
you could get
What?
away with calling them Mace.
Sophie
Yeah,
is the main
that's-
character's name.
Sophie.
It is a
Yes,
really good
Lindy.
anime.
Yeah, that's the only thing I have to question is someone's name is the name of a
Sword.
weapon.
There is another.
What's your
character
favorite weapon, Sword? I think it's quite
Hmm.
self-evident. Mace.
Give me a second, okay? There is another character with a.
What
death
about
name.
you, Trident? What's your favorite weapon?
I don't know. You'll have to ask Musket or Flintlock.
Alright then, what about you, Musket? Why don't you ask Nuke? Maybe he'll tell you.
Oh, you have to see the Orbital. You have to go see Orbital Driver.
Excuse me.
What's more devastating than an Orbital mass driver?
hmm.
Supernova.
7 orbital blast.
A black hole.
Oh, that's some serious. What's worse than a black hole?
But what's worse than naming your kid Black Hole? Because I could be taking a different way.
Oh,
I'm gonna stick myself in your black hole.
Oh no! We
No,
were
there
doing
is-
so well.
Now, the thing is, you could go for...
That would be terrible for high schoolers, because they'd be like, what about that girl? She looks nice. Nah, her black hole will swallow you up.
Oh,
God!
We've just ascended into...
Racism and sexual
descend
things.
into
Well,
just
what?
utter...
Ascend? I don't think it's
racism.
ascension, mate. I think we've descended into absolute degeneracy. So let's get away from that.
I
And,
don't know, there's some other character names you'd like to know. There's
Alright, go
Busty
ahead.
Woman.
go-
Busty.
Seriously,
Yep, there's Prostitute.
Wait, what?
you
Hold
can't
up.
be serious.
Are you taking the mic, or are you just...
You better be taking it.
I am not, this is serious.
So there's a legit... in this anime, or in this, like...
I don't think this is their actual names, this is just what they're described as, because like they're only there for a little while.
Okay, so you are taking the pick.
No, but this
So
is
they're
like-
not their actual names, right?
But this
Hold
is
on,
the
speaking,
descriptions of the character, because this is on my anime list I'm using for the characters.
Hold on. Speaking
Uh,
of which, there was a fit. I was about on Monday when I was getting ready for college. I was walking into the living room when I couldn't notice the title of a news thing.
So
that
you
was
didn't
on
notice
This
it?
Morning News. Well,
What's
yeah,
that?
and it was. I took a picture of it as well. The title is
God, you took
"I
a
Lost
picture.
My Virginity to a
Put it
busty
on
alien
the stream.
called."
Put it on the stream.
All right, I'll have to send it to Kieran.
Oh,
So
pardon me.
I'll send it to him via Messenger. Actually, no, I'll do it via Discord because that's better.
So what was
but-
the title you were saying?
The title was. Hold on, give me a sec to send it. Anyway, so. The title is "I lost my virginity to a busty alien called Crescent." I kid you not, this was on the news at Monday morning.
Okay.
I don't actually want to put that up unless you're okay with some of the pictures there.
No, it's fine.
He can crop it down. Or I can crop it down for him.
Yeah, that'll make it easier.
So
I didn't
yeah.
even realise the pictures in the bottom. Sorry, bud.
So
See,
I found
You look
so
at these things.
so when I noticed this, I could not help but laugh. I laughed my ass off, and my parents were wondering what the fuck is going on, and I was like, "Look at the TV
See, this is why I
on a
watch BBC.
professional
No,
news channel."
Listen, it's This Morning. It is not professional. It has Piers Morgan. Don't kid yourself.
That's Good Morning Britain.
That's not BBC. That's not STV. That's
That is STV.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
yes, good point.
That's STV, but the name of the name
Oh,
of
is
the
that
actual
the
news
one
channel
where-
is called This Morning.
Oh, that's not...
The guy with the white hair, I can't remember his name.
Wait, what?
hold
the
on.
what? Because...
The only newscaster with white hair I know is Channel 4.
Are you talking
Philip
about the one
Schofield.
where Philip Schofield and Holly Willoughby, the two
Yeah,
people that
that's-
also
Yeah.
do Dancing on Ice?
Yeah.
That's, like... Starts at, like, 9 o'clock or something.
Mm-hmm.
I know this because my mum watches Dancing on Ice.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. It's nice. It's
But
good.
yeah, there's the cropped image for you as well. So this was on the news, and I
Here,
pissed myself laughing, and he was explaining the situation, which made me piss myself laughing more.
Did you at least clean up after yourself?
The thing is, he says this happened as he was a child, and
He
his
didn't answer. He didn't answer. He didn't answer.
He avoided the question. Get
What
him.
is the question? Get him.
he has
Grow up.
artwork as well, apparently, which made me more surprised.
I'm
Lovely.
actually glad you took a picture of this.
Why?
Because it was a topic.
Because it can be put on the on the Twitch.
Yes, of course.
But yeah, this will help our viewers understand what I'm understand or see.
Dun dun dun. No, it... Better sound.
Did it not fade in?
Nope, even better.
Yeah. Oh, it's not for
Ah,
real.
Arm.
Hello.
Yep, that's just his face, not the actual guy.
Can I
A
tell
bit
you?
too big of a picture.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 na, 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 na. It thinks it's bigger than the screen.
So yeah. So yeah, you've got. It was E.T. Real life.
He phoned home.
His glowing finger.
Oh, good lord.
From the generous
This is what
Christian
happens to
degeneracy.
us when we don't have Gregor here, folks.
Yeah. But hey, we found a topic that's funny and weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the great. It was the greatest start to my Monday morning, which is the worst day for me.
That's good to hear.
Okay, so I believe you have a topic, Rory.
I do indeed. And looking at the time, when... Yeah, no, I'll ask this at a later date. But, anyway,
Okay, let me actually get rid of that image.
probably a good idea. To those of you, though, hopefully, someone will be here, maybe not. But I do an XCOM 2 LP on the Team Enas YouTube channel. Now, I've just uploaded the second episode on Thursday there, and yes, it's issues and it's right. So, I'm aware that there are audio issues in the background, how you can hear my computer. You can't hear it right now, hopefully, because Discord has some impressive dampening technology.
Yes, it does.
But unfortunately, Fraps doesn't. So I intend, in order to fix this, to record my audio separate in Audacity. I'm not too sure, but I believe there is a way I can then dampen the background noise,
There
then
is.
I'll
I know it.
splice it together. And in addition, I'm going to try my best to see if I can both find a better recording option and in regards to recording my video, see if I can get 60 frames per second video.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, that would be nice. Because whilst I can currently capture 1080p, it's not 60 frames per second because XCOM 2 lags a bit. Especially in my previous episode there, I'm not quite sure what caused that. But anyway, I plan to hopefully fix the audio issues with that little Audacity trick, and I'll eventually get some proper thumbnails for the videos.
Sounds good, bud.
And I hope to continue with these XCOM 2 videos until the campaign is finished, which might take a while, since I only upload 1 hour episode every week. It
A rough
may end
estimate.
up taking a while.
How many episodes will you think it will take?
Considering the usual campaign on Commander is perhaps 7, 8, 9. I don't know. That's a bit too less. Hold on. So my previous campaign, which I'd have to go maybe probably end of summer, perhaps.
Okay, so we've got,
Depends on when I want to do the final few missions.
a good long bit of content for everybody to enjoy.
Indeed. And then I'll redo it all, but with even more, well, maybe not more mods, but different mods. Because within the annoying part is, I can't add more mods to this campaign, otherwise it's quite silly if I do. So, because there's a fair few new mods I'd love to try out, but I can't.
Yeah, understand that.
Because now we've got fully functioning augments, a la the mechs in EW. Of course I can't try it out, because my mod list is set. So it's a bit annoying, but I can deal with it until this campaign is finished.
And by that time, there should be even more mods for you to play with.
Indeed. Hopefully, hopefully by then, Long War of the Chosen, which is currently in development, will have a unique release, possibly.
Mm.
Long War of the Chosen is not a direct port, but basically taking Long War 2 and making it compatible with War of the Chosen expansion. Long War 2 is a mod for XCOM 2, a la the original Long War mod for XCOM EU, EW, Enemy Unknown, Enemy Within, respectively.
Okay.
It was a lot of fun, accordingly. I never actually played it, either Long War or Long War 2, because it seemed a bit boring to me. Still, hopefully by then, stuff will come out. So
Cool.
that's that.
What's that?
And that's that.
Ah, okay, sorry. You went robotic-y. For
He
me.
said, and that's that.
No, that's why. I heard him repeat it. He went robotic-y the first time.
I see.
Okay,
So,
so
anyway.
does anybody else have anything to talk about that they're planning to do, want to do, things to do with YouTube or things like that? Anything they're doing this month?
At this current moment, no.
Matthew?
No.
Matthew?
I think,
Oh,
well,
sorry.
I said no, sorry, didn't hear me.
I do have things I want to do, just don't have enough time to do them. Unfortunately, there is a lot of things I'm thinking about. I'm going to try doing EDC videos soon. Get that done and out.
ETC.
EDC.
Everyday
EDC.
carry.
Right, yeah.
Try to do one of them soon and see how it goes. But apart from that, I don't have anything else planned. And do actually have a message from Gregor on what he's doing. It's working hard and playing with himself harder.
Huh.
Hmm.
Uh,
I don't
yeah,
watch that.
thanks, Gregor. You're a great guy. Great guy.
Absolutely the man.
Stand up.
Hmm.
I didn't watch what he said at all.
Stand up and bow.
I'd prefer not to bow to someone beneath me. Anyway,
I was meaning Gregor.
Okay, so is that everybody done?
Yeah.
Are you sure we can't hang this out for a little longer and go for a full hour?
No, I think
4
we're-
minutes. So,
Actually, 8.
We get Kieran to do a hit single.
aye,
Did it again.
I know. Let's copy Gregor's feet. You know, FEAT, not FEEET.
Yeah,
That's
feature.
for DeviantArt.
Is that not Tumblr that kind of stuff goes? Or is
Anywhere,
DeviantArt
basically.
It goes
degeneracy?
anywhere.
It goes anywhere.
I've not
But,
been on DeviantArt for a while. I don't remember it being complete and utter degeneracy.
Haha, you haven't been looking hard enough then, mate.
I did say it has been a while.
Aye. Anyway, what was he on about?
These were going to try and make me sing.
Oh yes.
Uh,
Do we have any blackmail?
That's racist.
Hmm.
I mean, well, is there a... Oh, hold on.
Sing or I'll tell them an embarrassing secret.
What is the counterpart to...
Oh, you didn't actually think I was being serious. Oh well.
What is the counterpart to black male?
White male. The very white male.
Don't
'Cause
forget
white...
yellow.
No, wait. Would it technically be white girl?
No, would it not be Caucasian male?
And the second, this is silly. The second link in Google is blackmail, Dragon Ball Wiki.
Huh?
Yes, the second link in, and then the third is Russia. The fourth is Google Books. Sexual blackmail, a modern history, page 64.
Oh,
Google
come
Books
on.
result.
Page 64.
Yeah,
Could have been like 5 pages further
5
on.
off, yeah. No, what? Yes, that's
Whoever done this book does not have a sense of humor.
Searches related to what is the counterpart to blackmail: Dragon Ball Z I'll Fight 2, DBZ EP 205, DBZ 205.
Wow.
What?
There's a lot of black.
I don't see the connection.
I don't know either. I'm just
'Cause there's no black
repeating
males.
what I see.
Mm-hmm.
Is it 'cause there's no black males in DBZ?
Boo! Boo!
Well, there is. It's just.
Everyone's a little bit racist sometimes.
No, wait, it can't be because there's aliens as well.
What?
There's aliens in Dragon Ball.
Indeed, there is.
Did you
Say
not
it.
know?
Oh, the main character is an alien. I'm aware.
Yeah.
I think I've missed something.
He was criticizing Dragon Ball for being racist.
No, all I said is there's no black males.
Oh, yes, there is.
Really? It's been a while since I watched DBZ.
Obviously.
Last time I watched it, Vegeta was dead.
Thought you were talking about the bridge as well. Unless you've not seen that as well.
No, the last time I actually seen anything to do with DBZ was a bridge.
Alright, let's congratulate ourselves. We've made it to an hour.
No, I haven't. We still
Nope,
have
we're
4
8 minutes left. 8 minutes left, folks. We
Wait.
started late because
Oh,
of
yeah.
certain individuals.
So I don't think we have anything other to
Individuals.
talk about, so I don't think we have
Individuals.
any.
You mean
No, wait,
individual?
for Connor to get a drink.
Excuse
Yeah.
And he didn't even
No.
get a drink. You know, it's fucking terrible.
Because I freaking couldn't get a drink. You should.
Water is a drink, you know.
A lot happened before you got on, Kieran.
Oh yeah, good point. We said bad things happened, good things happened. I played a game and crashed it by accident.
Oh,
Yeah, it happens.
was that Black Mesa?
Yes.
God
It
damn it.
yes.
That's racist.
Right, I think we'll best clear this up now before we get any worse.
Twitch shuts us down for racist comments.
Ha!
Listen,
Oh Christ, I hate that. I'd hate that. I mean, we do have YouTube.
I mean, if they can handle other things being on Twitch, I'm pretty sure they can handle a little comment.
we're not being seriously racist, are we?
No, but there are things that Twitch doesn't criticize people for, though.
Right,
Okay, so I think we can wrap this up now.
you're the host. Let's clear this up.
Okay, so thank you very much for joining. I have been Kieran. We have had. Let's just go down the line of the people in the Discord chat. Who's at the top?
It's you.
After me.
It's Connor.
Yes,
Hmm?
Connor, on you go.
Connor?
What? For what?
Say goodbye.
Sorry.
Oh, goodbye.
Do we need to walk you through the whole thing?
No.
And for the night.
I'm tired, everyone, so please understand.
Yeah, you don't have to play Overwatch.
Nope, shut up. We are playing Overwatch.
See, you're not that
Or I
tired.
will never play comp with you again.
No.
That's a good deal. Anyway,
Excuse me?
We're all friends here.
we all hate each other.
Presumably.
Quite equally. So that's Connor saying goodbye, I think. Has he said goodbye yet?
Nobody knows.
Goodbye.
Haha. He can be reached at wherever he wants to be reached at. Just
At
Not below the- not
Secret5,
below-
Twitter.
below the door.
I don't know.
Um, Moving on, we can you can find me on Tech Cooper on YouTube, and you can
Right.
also find me at Seeker5 on YouTube. Freaking
Twitter.
Twitter.
Okay, right. Next person.
I'm Aster11. I can be found on YouTube at Aster11 on YouTube, and Twitter at Aster11.
And down
I-
south.
Not my style.
On South Park.
Again, not my style. Still,
The South Pole.
North Pole, actually. Anyway, that's basically me. I don't post on Twitter.
You can still
Very
stalk him
rarely.
anyway.
Yeah, feel free to stalk me, I guess. I mean, I already have 3.
There's a freaking aeroplane going by.
Can't hear it, mate. You're good. Anyway,
I can't. So,
and that makes you sad?
yes, 'cause I wish I was in an airplane going somewhere.
He doesn't want to be here, folks. Let's throw him off the car.
Who, Matthew?
Kieran.
He wants to
Well,
run away from plane comp.
you can find me on Twitter at Matthew4227S. You won't find anything, but you can also find me on YouTube at Cheese Eater. That's the real URL used.
It's hence why he's got a tiny little bit of cheese on top of his head in the
Yes.
picture there.
That's
He's got
my name.
he's got a pet mouse inside a spacesuit he's tormenting.
Give me the
So
cheese!
that's me.
And also you can find me on Twitter at Growly__. And you can also find me on YouTube.
What's that? 2 underscores?
Yes. Because Growly was taken, so was Growly_, okay? if I couldn't get __, I was going XX_Growly XX Growly.
Aye, well.
You can also find me on YouTube at Growly. And I would also like to tell you where we can find Gregor, but he keeps changing his name.
Yeah. One moment it's Gridlock, the next it's
Gregor Scott.
yeah, and then the next it's
I don't know what it is right now. I believe it is Gregor_Scott on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. So good luck. If it changes it by then, well, you're screwed. Sorry, Gregor.
I just noticed I'll bring this up later. Anyway, thank you all for listening to the 8th episode of the Masters of the Stars.
Eight?
Live and unfiltered, unfortunately.
Untamed without Gregor.
Yeah. We did better than our second episode, I have to say.
Yeah, when
Was
we
it?
were just like, what are we doing?
Hello. Yeah.
Duff!
Potatoes!
The fuck is going on?
Everything is going on.
That's our general reaction to everything.
Still,
Anywho,
if I can
Yeah.
find
thank you all.
if I can find where to put OBS.
Thank you
Now we
all,
can't end the
and
stream.
we shall see you later.
I cannot find OBS, we're doomed. We're stuck here
Goodbye,
forever.
folks.
Adios.
Bye.
Bye.
Say bye, Matthew.
So, yeah.